We got the patch notes, baby. Let's rock and roll. So, CM Fragment goes on to tell us that, let's see, we got the three new uniforms as we know: Thor, Valkyrie, Loki. Oh, potential for 13 Asgard related heroes. Excellent. I mean that you could probably disregard most of them, probably all, maybe Destroyer, right? But we'll get to that. So we got the Shield stories, or the Shield story mode, along with the future ends here. Various content improvements such as all skill upgrade function. All this stuff goes into detail further down. So it looks like nothing has been changed with any of the skills regarding Loki, Thor, and Valkyrie. Aside from the buffs that Thor got additionally, but nothing has been changed since then. Here are the 13 characters. I mean, you could skip maybe just Destroyer, but unless you're rolling in the dough, right? Rolling in the resources, I would just I would just skip. I would skip them all. Like I said, maybe Destroyer. He can possibly be useful, getting that stat bump. Loki's tier 3, amazing skill. I mean, whoever created that. Let's see, a new skill and abilities can be applied to Valkyrie, Heimdall. So, I mean, Heimdall is a major skip. I mean, I really hope that he's not one of the required characters for, any of the story modes moving forward. That's just ridiculous. I think somebody, I saw somewhere like Silk was going to be one of them. I mean, Elsa, Silk, Heimdall. It's like, these characters fall into that bottom tier. They're terrible. Like, why are you even, wasting an awakening skill on these characters without giving them a uniform? I really hope that a uniform is in the works for them, and that's something that's coming really soon with one of the next updates. And for everyone who doesn't know already, like, you don't need, we used to need the required characters to transcend potential. So like, one of the paywall characters would be required to transcend somebody like, who was it? There wasn't Spider Woman required for somebody. I don't know. I forget the other, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Valkyrie must buy. Heimdall skip. So we got the story mode, right? All the improvements there. So this I don't like. Like, I mean, the only useful characters. Okay, so for the first one, the true shield, the only useful character, the only character that I will probably get to level 70 is Nick Fury. All the others, no. I'm just gonna pay the crystals. It's not. I'd rather pay the crystals than rank each one of those characters up. I mean, so 1,500 crystals in total if you wanted to just bypass them all. Nick Fury, he's a good character, and if you're going for like the rankings and world boss, having your character with a higher growth score. So Nick Fury, I know, he's used as, some of the primary teams that can get you those fast clears. So that could be useful, and then maybe Phil Coulson then too. But yeah, me personally, I'm gonna get Nick. I have him at like level 66, but I'm gonna give him the 70. All the others, major skip for me. I already have all the characters for the future ends here. All tier 3 actually. So, and all these are good characters. Maybe you can skip Iron Man now. But still, this set here, the Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, and Doctor Strange, much better set than the Shield. So let's see, a fragment can be obtained as a daily reward in the Shield and the Future Ends Here alternate mode. So yeah, it's going to work out the same way as the previous story modes, where each level you get the puzzle piece and you need all of them to complete it, and then you can get. So the first one, now I know some people are upset about the ISO 8s. Me personally, I like this because that's been a bottleneck for me. being, I think, kind of newer and building up my account so fast, compared to some of the veterans, is the having fully maxed out ISO sets. So I like this personally. I know a lot of players might not, but they added, so if you get one of these, the tier 3 component, tier 3 Essence of Dimension or 10 component packs, 125. I mean, that's something special. So now it's going to allow us to, maybe build up some of these, like, if you already have a lot of Transcended and tier 3 characters, you can then go and build, some of these other, just, tier 1, level 70 characters without feeling too bad about it. Getting all this extra stuff. We'll see what the drop rate is. So for the first one, it's we got 4 missions, and the second, the Future Ends Here, it's only 3, which is pretty good in my book. Like, it's gonna, if you play all of them, that's a huge time sink. I used to play the first and second one. I've only been playing the second one for a while now, just because it's I think it's 9 missions to complete that, and yeah, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time, which I don't have. You have to kind of delegate and regulate the time that you spend on the game to stuff that you feel is either fun to play, it's rewarding in terms of an enjoyment aspect, or it's rewarding with just rewards, materials that are going to help you build up and level up your account. And by the way, yeah, so right here, the Dimensional Clash. So for the first story mode, is it called the Dimensional Clash? I think so. You get 250. I mean, that's substantial right there. 250. So it's like it's giving you, because there's 9 missions, right? There's like twice as many as some of these other ones, like the ones that are actually giving you 125. So technically, you're playing an additional mission in terms of, if you were to break it down, in terms of by each stage, you're playing an extra stage, but at least they're giving you more. I mean, they very well could have done just 125 all across the board, but they put double in there, which I think is pretty cool, because we've seen them do that before, right? Just kind of copy paste through and through. So I'm glad to see them doing it. I mean, this is got to be, I hope the rest of the updates look something like this. Obviously we want new characters and we want, different game modes, but in terms of like just being consistent with the way that they're handling it, with the rewards and all that, this one's looking really, really good. And so let's see. Okay, we got first clear rewards, and you get bios, right? So those are always good. I know, like, the amount of my bios have increased just from clearing the 4 stages every day, right? Because you can get, like, I think it's up to 15. You get, like, I don't know, 10 to 15. Does it say here how many bios you get? I don't know. You get a decent amount though, and it's definitely worth playing. The first clear rewards are definitely always good. New season of Future Pass and special icon here. New season of Future Pass will begin after the update. Various rewards and special icon can be obtained through the Future Pass, as we all know, as they've been doing. Where I think the icons are down here a little bit. So everything looks pretty similar. I think some people were hoping that Valkyrie was actually going to be in the normal pass, like they did with Red She-Hulk. I believe they did it with. Did they do it with Spider-Woman? I know they've done that before. They did not do that this time. One thing I am actually upset about is they took the Mythic card out of the Mythic Pass. So it looks like, so now there's a Legendary card. I think the Legendary card always was in the normal pass, and I know there was a Legendary card in the Legendary, but now in the Mythic, it's a Legendary card, not a Mythic card. I mean, really, like, you're paying $40 for that, and like all the rewards outside of like the the tier 2 ticket and the icon. I think everybody just basically buys it for the icon, because like they're not that good. They're not that good. So I mean, they at least could have kept the Mythic comic card in there. Like, that's ridiculous, and we need them now more than ever. So here are the icons. I think all these are pretty cool. Like, I mean, maybe not the Shield. I'm not a huge fan of the Shield, but the Loki and the Wakanda Forever, thumbs up. And so the uniform collection. So I mean, like they're giving you 1,000,000 gold. It's not a lot. Like, why did they remove the crystal reward out of there for getting it completed within a certain amount of time? I don't know. Like, why are you taking that away? I guess there aren't a lot of negative things about this update, and they've put this in place, prior to this, so that's not anything new. I think I touched base on this yesterday in the video I made yesterday. The free hero chest is now 3 to 6 star hero, which is amazing. So you get, for a 5 star, 128, for a 6 star, 256, and for a tier 2, 384. Well, you don't get the tier 2 from, you get it from the premium hero chest, the one that you purchase in the game. I've never bought that one. Like, maybe, if you're a new player, that would be a good one for you to buy. It seems like now that with the changes that they made to it, that, it might not be a bad idea to actually grab that box. Like, if this was the way it was when I was a newer player and there were still a lot of characters that I needed, I probably would have got that box. Yeah, yes, ma'am. So now, just, quality of life changes. Skill can be instantly upgraded to maximum level, which is pretty cool. Although, a lot of skills you don't, well, on the newer tunes, it's like they make all the skills, so you have to upgrade them all the way, right? They're putting some kind of percentage increase on it, or something like that, versus just the additional damage, right? So some of them you actually don't want to upgrade all the way. But on the newer characters, I'm noticing like they're trying to milk you for that gold. Here it just says, the quality of life thing where you could actually search for the characters. Deleted gods will be displayed for events. So I like this, and I'll show you after this. So for the events, like with the Mega Tier 2 ticket, I've missed that. Like, I collected all the tokens, but I thought it was like going for like another day, and I just forgot about the event ending. So like, I have these tokens, and I probably would have gotten the icons. Like, I know it was the Immortal Hulk one, in the Black Bolt one. Those two events, I remember that I didn't spend the tokens. Like, such a bonehead move, right? And I like both those icons. I would definitely love to have those. They should give us, like, for those who have these tokens still in their inventory, they should open up like additional shops to spend, like, to spend them. I think that would be pretty cool, and I think that would earn, a lot of brownie points with the players. Open up just like, like Mega Tier 2 ticket, like just all the normal items you see in it, but being able to use any tokens. Like, that would be pretty cool for, just for people like me who actually missed it. 'Cause I'm sure I'm not the only one. Actually, I know I'm not the only one. Attack defense. Okay, so timeline. This is pretty cool. I'm interested to see, what these changes actually are and what the percentage increase is. Because this could shake it up. This could shake up timeline a bit and actually make it interesting and actually entice people to play it manually. Because I don't play it manually anymore. Like, the last time I played it manually, I played it for maybe like a few days when I got Molecule Man to tier 3, or just even level 70. When I got him initially, when the Epic Quest was released. When I ranked them up, I wanted, like, it's like, you got the new toy, right? You want to play around with it, see how it works, and see how durable it is, right? You bash it off the wall a couple times. And then even more when I got into tier 3. I took them in there, played manually, but then it's just like, it gets stale, it gets old quick. So this, I think, could be cool, and this will give you the opportunity to build up other characters and not feel so bad about it, right? It's like, Why am I going to build up Thane? Why am I going to build up, Dakin? For what reason, right? Especially if you don't play AC. If you play AC, I mean, I can see, but still, even then, it's like, how often are you actually using them? You're not getting a whole lot of use out of them, right? So I like this, and I wish they actually would have put like how it exactly works. But the devs, they're infamous for doing this, for just giving us a little bit of information and not telling us the whole story about it. Like, come on, tell us the whole thing. We want to know this. But, it won't be long before we all figure this out, right? So this, when a portrait of a hero is selected on the Epic Quest exclusive hero acquisition pop-up screen, the screen will move to the hero information screen of the hero. I don't think this is really useful at all. It's just like a quality of life thing. So the community update details can instantly be accessed through an in-game update pop-up screen. Quality of life change. Agent level growth score will be applied when a tier 3 hero strengthens for each step. Quality of life thing, which that's pretty good. Remaining time sale period for soon to be sold uniforms will be displayed. All this stuff is, so this is actually pretty cool for the higher spenders. So during the crystal consumption event, items can be acquired even when already exceeding the maximum amount that can be tamed. So like this, I think this particularly applies to the books that you get from they now just put in, because let's face it, most of us are capped on the books unless they release 4 universal tier 3s in the span of like a month, right? Then we're short on universal books. But why would they do that? So this is pretty good. So you can actually still get that even though you're capped on that book. Skills in Marvel Universe, previous skill are set to level 6. So this is so here, I'm still figuring this thing out here, guys. So give me a break. So where are we at? Yes, we want to do this. Beautiful. So, by the way, there's 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 40 seconds left for the updates. So when you go to, let's just click on this guy. When you go here, it just tells you what it is at level 1. So it'll display a level 6, and I wonder if it actually does do the same thing in here. So anywhere where it does it, where it only displays it as level 1, it's going to display it as level 6. Let's get back on this here. So I don't think we have much else to cover in here. As you can tell, I didn't spend a whole lot of time looking this over. I kind of read it through like a couple hours ago, and then I had some things I had to take care of. So I'm trying to get this to you as quickly as possible, and I definitely want to start bringing this stuff to you. So like I mentioned before, we're still finding a rhythm here, and so this way, I can bring you content when you need it and consistently. What does this say? The issue where incorrect type enhancement information of a hero displayed at the information screen of an agent has been fixed. The issue where error pop-up message. Okay, so this is actually really good. The issue where an error pop-up message appears when exceeding certain squad battle scores and rewards are not given has been fixed. So this is saying, I believe this is saying you can exceed the cap and not worry about hitting 9,999,000 and so on and so forth. So you can actually go balls to the wall, score as high as you want without worrying about, because I can't tell you, I've had to rerun quite a few times and just to get below that score, and lately I've actually just been kind of just going to like the 9.5, so this way I just don't even have to bother rerunning it. So that's awesome. I'm definitely in favor of that. The issue where the inbox does not instantly refresh after obtaining a quantity limited item from a selector item has been fixed. That's pretty cool too. So, I mean, I think that basically covers it. Like I said, it was 3 hours, about 3 hours and 20 minutes from now, which probably isn't going to help you because I still got to upload the video. And actually, so if we go, let's do this. Is this going to, there we go. So we have, so it says 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. So whatever that is for you, you know, just input in your time zone, and that's when the update is going to drop. All right, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. For the most part, I'm pretty happy with this update. I know, for those who want to see, a lot of new characters and such, maybe this isn't the update for you, but I think you're definitely going to be happy with the way that this is, and just the quality of life changes, the reward changes. I mean, let's hope that this update sets the precedence for every update moving forward. I'm stoked for it. Hope you guys are too. And I'm gonna try to get another video out today, maybe some Danger Room Extreme, and I might even be able to do a couple, because of the setup, it's gonna be easy for me just to kind of pop down here, throw it on, throw the game on, and record away. So I can do some Danger Room Extreme, some squad battle. I have some people asking for some specific squad battle content and some Danger Room Extreme content, which I think will benefit and help all you guys out. So anyways, thank you for watching, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. What are you doing? And hit the like button. All right. Adios. Peace.